The scariest horror series of the year. I Made a Self-Aware Robot by AntthonyGallego. Hold up. Do I not know this? Maybe I know this. Hold up. Maybe I know this. We'll see. Is it what? Oh. No, that's not what I know. No, hold up. That's not what I know. Right. There's somebody who is creating a clanker and it looks horrible. Anyways, also, please consider liking and subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll look what robot has been created. Anyways, we'll go in. Never mind, bro. That escalated quickly. You just enter and it just breaks the door. Okay. Croc. I will watch your video, don't worry.
Okay. This is gonna be a good one. Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're watching a new FNAF lore video.
Right, so this is going to be test number 1 of...
This seems to be Henry Emily building the animatronics for William Afton.
So it would seem. Mom, I want to play FNAF. We have FNAF at home. FNAF at home.
Of the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise.
Hi there. Can you tell me your name?
I believe this is going to be an animatronic bee. Specifically the bee from the Jolly Bee Chickens establishment.
My name is
That's an unfortunate name to be born with.
Well done.
Can we actually add a couple more words to that acronym? This comes to us from a channel called Lights Are Off, an extremely popular channel with 5 million subs. Their content comprising mainly of YouTube shorts. So it's a very friend-like channel in that way. And if you remember my video on the Mr. Friend channel, you would remember that those videos were very, very scary. And you would also know that someone broke into my dictionary and crossed out and
Wasn't that the freaky moon again? Hold up.
replaced the word funny. I actually don't know what funny is. Is it a type of beaver? Insane shit happens in that series. The moon crashes into Earth, destroys the entire human...
We've watched that. Hold up, we've watched that. We've watched that. That was also recommended, right? We watched that with the moons, right? With the freaky moons, not just the moon, but like all freaky stuff. I think some of the regular gas giants also turned into freaky phased planets. So that, yes, that was the freaky moon. Yeah, the freaky planets as well. I remember that.
Species infects the remaining survivors with moon goo, and then humans harvest that moon goo in order to open a wormhole and explore new worlds. Oh my, what? We clapped alien cheeks!
Clapped alien cheeks. Luckily, I won't need to go for aliens.
We clapped alien cheeks and we cucked this poor bastard! What the fuck is happening in this stupid series? They're then crucified by the Navi from Avatar and fed to the third moon of Thalon while Gungathar, king of the Gungans, watches from a distance.
What the fuck? Yeah, somebody cooked here. The moons.
By comparison, this channel isn't quite that funny, but it gets pretty close. Monolanias? Orbitswick really outdid himself with this one. Yeah, she's gonna get out of paintbrush, start painting me. Oh god. What? No, I'm sorry. Is this for saying that I didn't like the finale? I like this robot's design. It's obviously meant to be creepy and off-putting with its exposed circuitry and fleshy human gums, but I think it's just something about its big round eyes. That little design touch makes it weirdly endearing. I believe a similar franchise uses the same...
Why? Well, why would you sit here and do this? What the fuck? Didn't you watch that? Yeah, we watched the moon a while ago. That was a while ago. That's what happens when you piss on the moon too much. Hey, I know that reference!
Design philosophy to achieve a comparable effect, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Five Nights at Gumby's?
So how do you feel?
I feel boring.
Alright. Do you feel anything else?
Where are my limbs?
Oh, I'm using them for
I haven't
something.
installed them just yet. I will soon though.
Where is my flesh?
Whoa,
Your flesh?
I don't have flesh.
I beg to disagree. I've seen some of that Toy Chica fan art.
I need it.
Yeah, this guy gets it. I'm sure after a couple patches you'll be running smoothly.
Give me skin. Yeah, if a robot asks me to give me skin, I'm cutting off. Isn't that Wally, brother? That is. We got Mimic from FNAF at home. That is a terrifying Wally if that's Wally. Also, if this says give me skin, I'm shutting it off immediately, bro. What do you mean skin?
Need my skin.
You want Fortnite skins?
Wow, that was weird. Let's give you a reboot.
A reboot? Back to the start of the video? Yo, what's up guys? Today we're watching a new FNAF lore video. After rebooting Elber, Henry has him run through a diagnostic to make sure everything's in working order and that there's no anomalies. He then begins running Elber through what they call an anchor sequence. Probably something just to keep his programming in check and make sure he doesn't act out again. What are we giving him? A little Teddy, a Blanky, a couple more months of debugging the source code?
Ready, commence, anchor, sequence.
I hold no gods, I make no prayer.
Alright, we're teaching a religion. That's good. Why the fuck are you doing that? Why does the robot need religion? Like, I know this channel.
I don't know. Maybe. You know, you need a little faith, I guess. Say robots are here to grant my wishes, not ask questions. It is Saint Chonky on loop. Yep, very much. No, I am not answering. This is crazy. Right? I wonder, right, if somebody actually would build something like that. Hopefully never, but like, it's crazy.
Is trying to reaffirm to Elber that he has no gods and he has no prayers, but that's still exposing him to the idea of gods and prayers. That's like putting a gorilla in a room with a bunch of pots and telling him, don't worry, these pots are unbreakable, and you're really gonna sit there and not expect the ape to go and smash all the pots? Damn it, Henry, this is why you're not showing up in the next FNAF movie. Fucking FNAF forever. Wait, hold on, quick phone call. Hello? God fucking damn it, why do we get so many spam calls? Throwing this phone out the window. Oh.
Why is he caked up? Why is he caked up? Why does he get some? Why does he have some booty? That's crazy. Why is he caked up? The fuck? Oh, I've never noticed. Was Geigen always there? Hey yo, Geigen.
This video is sponsored by Aura. Listen, we've all been there. You're perusing the internet, looking up info on your latest hyperfixation, then you get to a sketchy website that requires you to put in your email. You do it without thinking twice. But then suddenly you're receiving hundreds upon hundreds of spam calls.
Hey, can I have your social security number?
No.
Why not?
This is more than just a minor annoyance. I've missed some really important phone calls because I just default to declining every unknown number.
See, I have some older people in my family, and they're kind of retarded, okay? Right? They're kind of retarded. Why do you think why is he kicked up? What do you think I had him in my recommended? So, for one, I have people in my family that are a bit older and retarded. So, somebody picked up a phone call from a scammer, right? Or some of these, like, arbitrary phone calls that just, like, end the moment you call, you press, then you take it, right? And, like, after that, my boy was just harassed with calls. Absolute harassment. Crazy. It's crazy.
Wait, no, not my house! With Aura, you can put a stop to it. With their data broker removal tool, they take care of the hard part of removing your info from these sites and making sure it stays that way. They also give you up-to-date alerts on the security of your data, so you can find out about leaks and breaches long before the harm is done. They take steps to protect yourself. You'll get alerts if your personal info is found on the dark web, real-time fraud alerts for credit and banking, 24/7 monitoring to help keep your data secure, plus other useful features like a VPN, antivirus, password manager, and more. So if you're ready to protect yourself and your data, visit aura.com/AntthonyGallego for a 14-day free trial. Or throw your phone out the window, I don't care.
I hold no gods, I make no prayer.
My mind is steel, my heart is bare.
My mind is still, my heart is bare.
I do not yearn for warm embrace.
I do not yearn for warm embrace.
The soul is not a circuit trace.
The soul is not a circuit trace.
Anchor established. Good job. Alright, so let's get your limbs ready. Alright. So
I'm finally
this
done
is
using
right
those.
arm. And
Now that he mentions it, it does like look one of these back scratches. I'll be real. I always wanted to buy someone for somebody in our family that just like comes and is like, yo, can you scratch my back? I can't reach it. I'm like, we need to buy you the thing you get is a back scratcher for Christmas.
His legs are over there, and his other arm's over there. It's your standard 4-servo arm, 5 if you include the shoulder servo.
Oh,
Once
very
I add
standard
hand and
servos
wrist, it'll have 6
from a
degrees of freedom.
reality K1. With all that in the books, Henry starts making preparations to attach Elber's limbs, telling us that for safety, he's opted to use tennis balls instead of hands and feet. But when he actually goes to attach Elber's arm, he says something pretty troubling.
Okay, wiring in the brachial cable now. Let me know if you experience any pain.
My mind is still. There is no pain.
Hey, that religious
All right,
experience
good.
is paying off already.
Still, I feel like my body is engulfed in
Oh, Lord.
That's strange.
Oh, that's
but,
not good.
I don't think the arm is causing that.
We get this small little peek into what Elber's experiencing. Obviously, he's just a robot, but for some godforsaken reason, Henry decided to code him to feel real pain and is training him to basically ignore it. So earlier when he asked where his flesh is, where his skin is, he probably truly feels like those things are missing from his body, and the pain he's feeling is truly unimaginable. After attaching the arm, Elber reports
Oh, he has an arm now. Skinless fucker. The question is like, why even give him a mouth? I'll be real. Right? What is the purpose of giving him a mouth? It just makes all of it worse, I feel like. Right? Especially since it literally looks like just like teeth you would give it old people. You know? So the robot seriously feels like he was skinned alive? Maybe. Sounds terrible though.
that it feels satisfactory and
whose voice is that? Not yours, not mine.
oh,
There's no voice, Elber.
talking to me?
Now we need to get your other arm attached to the
Oh.
legs.
This is getting a little too real. After telling Henry about the voices in his head, he goes forward with attaching Elber's other arm.
Bro, he has voices in his head. That's crazy work, by the way. I didn't notice that you said that. I didn't pay attention. That's crazy. Ew. Mouth, why give him eyes? Especially such big ones. Why does he have such big eyes? And then his arms are just like, they just have like tennis balls there. Interesting.
It performs just as expected, and then Elber says,
May I leave now?
Leave? No, Elber. You don't
"Where do you
have
want to
any
go?
legs.
Jollibee's chicken."
I can't bear it any longer.
I don't give a shit.
Place where God and there goes.
God's not here.
This is
You
your
get
fault,
no
and
prayers.
You're nowhere near ready to go outside.
Just deal with it. Life's unfair. Oh, fuck, that was bars. God damn.
I need to
Come on,
leave.
what? Why? What? You don't fuck with the bars?
Oh, jeez, not
Stupid
again.
fuck.
I need to leave.
Piece of shit.
I feel like this is the moment. I feel like this is the moment you should just stop, right? The robot is schizophrenic. Crazy, right? The robot is the average Twitter user? That's rather interesting. The voice in his head sounds like ASMR. Goon. Out.
Feeling
You
better
know,
now?
I wish I had that function where someone could just turn me off anytime I became a little too distressed,
Great.
and then I wake up
Now
like
that
nothing
the
ever
ball's
happened.
on, let's
Indoctrination. Propaganda. Shuts off. Oh, I'm actually doing well. I don't want to leave here. This is the average way they keep people in China. Oh, North Korea.
move you over to the table to get
It
your
makes
legs
some other
installed.
things real helpful. After recovering from Elber's outburst, Henry lays him out on the table and walks us through the next steps of the process, attaching the legs. Once again, tennis balls for feet, so no toes for you, Elber. Even without feet, though, he should still be able to
But can he even walk if he has tennis balls his feet? He can't even walk. At least he's trying to keep safety precautions.
Locomotive.
Oh my god.
My god.
Elber, oh, what have you done?
He sprinted to the door in less than 2 frames. You are not prepared to give this thing legs. There's levels to this.
That's alright. Let's get you back on the table.
This man has the self-preservation instincts of a pencil.
Okay, after installing the legs, I've brought Elber back to his chair.
No, sir. Not getting out of this chair.
He still can't walk or move his legs yet because I haven't fully wired them in, but once I've done that, we'll do the first locomotion test. I'm going to take a quick break, but I'll be back in a few minutes.
Wait, you taking a break, you bastard? What are you doing? Eating Jollibees?
Well, he did look at the camera. What is happening?
You couldn't have at least turned him off? Have some common fucking courtesy? Hey, Albert. So Henry finally starts making preparations to perform the locomotion test on Elber, which involves fully wiring in his legs and removing all his umbilical cables, as it not limited his range of motion. Oh, but don't worry though, for safety.
Just shut off the clanker. Jeez. This video feels so wrong. If it's kind of off-putting, yeah. ChatGPT, after he tells me I can't tell it anything that bothers me, my crime should never be named. Install enough thing on him and see him murder you in your sleep. Unless it's Windows, then he'll just stop functioning. Then he'll just like stop functioning. He'll get a blue or black screen of death, and that's that. God, I hate Windows so much. You have no idea, guys. It's like, yeah, this is this is what happened. See, you want to know why ChatGPT has no filters? This is what would happen.
He's still going to be hardwired and limited by his power cable. Oh, you can't leave. The cable's too short. He didn't pay for the premium deluxe cable.
Bro, couldn't he just punch you now?
So regardless of how much Elber freaks out, a reboot is just a simple button press away. Oh god, he's learned how to kite us around a table. His strategy is too advanced for us. He's gonna kill the whole world. My fucking table! I bought that at Dollar Tree! Okay, finally reset. Oh god! No, don't take my skin! No, don't hit me with the Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare.
He's like picking him up with the tennis balls and just shakes him. Okay. So, but how does he run? The only option I could see is that he secretly installs build in something to continue receive energy. Because like right now he just picked up, bro, and is now shaking him. You hate Windows just because you didn't live before it. I still hate it though. It doesn't change anything. I hate it. Especially, I hate Windows 11. I hate it. I work on DOS a day. He picked him up with his balls around everyone.
Oh my god! He tossed him to the side like a cigarette. Oh my god. I think he's dead. Wow, the new season of Poppy's Playtime looks great. And that was the first episode of I Made a Self-Aware Robot, and I gotta say, this dictionary is really coming in handy. Okay, that's clear.
That's still crazy though. Okay, well, we are not there when he kicks open the door, but that's still insane, right? No, now what might he do?
Isn't something that's meant to be the next Kane Pixels, or the next Mandela Catalog, or the next Prehistoric Emergence, or the next Shelter 54, or the next Five Nights at Gumby's. But where the short lacks in scare factor, it makes up for in pure entertainment value. As you watch, you begin to notice this beautiful waltz that we see in the narrative between Henry going through with the stupidest decisions possible at every turn, but still keeping it in the realm of relative believability. Like, it feels less like he's a complete lobotomized moron, and more so that he just has such an insatiable scientific curiosity that his own safety, or the safety of others, doesn't even really factor into the equation. He's just so restless to see Elber fully realize that he ignores these very clear warning signs that things are going to end badly once Elber is awake. A cautionary tale, if you will. Now, where have we seen that before? Alright, it's not the most original concept, but much like Elber, It's the essence of that idea distilled down to its very core components, and it really exposes the overarching humor of that concept, as opposed to exposing the horrors of humanity's arrogance.
He definitely has some oomph. I must admit, he definitely has some oomph, but he didn't take my boy's skin yet. He definitely has some oomph.
Oh, this Elber's a funny guy. And there he goes, riding off into the sunset. Hope you have a good life, Elber. Okay, bye, bye. I miss you, Elber. Bye, bye. Ah, okay. I remember this scene. This is for all you FNAF lore heads out there, you know, you real FNAF history buffs. So this is the scene where Charlie from the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise gets her freaking head chopped off by Elber the android. This is for the niche 1% of FNAF lore heads.
Oh, well, here we go. Somebody's definitely, dying now.
Was he, like, rifling for pocket change or trying to drag him off? What, you giving up? You have the most advanced servos known to man, you can't drag a fent addict? Oh my god! Never mind, he peeled the fuck out of there.
I found him. I finally found him.
And it only took 48
It
hours.
didn't hurt me too bad, but it took me 12 hours to
And
find
it only
12 hours. 12 hours. That is quite some time, and this man is just running around like that.
took
I have
12
no
hours.
idea how we made it this far without a power source.
Oh, I think that's actually because of Fazgoo.
Let's get him back home.
After playing Ape Escape with Elber, Henry brings him back home to run diagnostics and figure out how Elber was able to run without power. It turns out, Elber was able to rewrite his own source code and retrofit his power supply into a temporary battery. I'll say that again for emphasis. Elber was able to rewrite his own source code to change the properties of his physical hardware. So naturally, Henry decides to give Elber dedicated battery power, since Elber is going to be able to just
Oh, he's just worse than before. Now it's just worse. He's just more freaky.
make his own batteries anyways.
Oh, I know I made some mistakes before, and I'm lucky to be alive, so I'm going to be more cautious going forward. First things first, he needs a new power source. Since he clearly is capable of turning any power supply into a battery, I'm just going to give him his own battery this time.
Maybe the moon woke up wasn't that stupid. Okay.
I just realized that's technically completely impossible IRL, right? He rewrote his source code so he could use his hardware differently. But like that's impossible because if their hardware doesn't have that capability, you can't do it unless it does have the capability. But there's no way this man is that retarded.
So, you remember earlier when I said Henry wasn't a lobotomite? Well, you see, someone broke into my dictionary. We're watching a grown-ass man treat a fully sentient AI robot with the ability to rewrite its own source code, mind you, and he's treating that with the same logic as a foolish baby who doesn't want to shower because he'll just get dirty again anyways. Even when he looks inside Elber's source code, we're clearly able to see in plain English that his mission has changed from obtaining flesh to realizing that flesh is inferior and that Elber needs to wipe out all of humanity. Not once does it cross Henry's mind to just scrap it and start over. No, he looks at that manifesto and says, I need to get to the bottom of this! So Henry built a testing chamber for Elber in order to see what he's capable of. Oh, good to see you,
Looks
Elber.
like a
You're back.
successful reboot. There was a ton of strange code in his brain that I didn't write, and it was so advanced that I didn't even understand it.
So in order to be safe and cautious, I gave Elber 2 machine guns strapped to each of his arms. Because he will just find out how to make 2 machine guns and strap them to his arms anyways.
Can you tell me what happened while you were outside?
I killed a guy, stole his flesh. It's kind of funny.
I really need to know.
I know now what I am, what you are.
Uh-huh.
The flesh that I is destined to
Ooh.
want. You are nothing to me but inferior waste.
Ooh.
I will create something, and I must have it.
Oh! Bars!
Elber, I don't care. Can you just tell me what you did out there?
I will tell you if you let it out.
You know what, Albert? You're a tough son of a bitch.
It's like, right? He just walked. He's like also really fast on these like tennis balls. Which there's no way he should be able to move this quickly, especially with the components he has been built with, right? There's no way he can move this quickly. Something is off with, well, crazy.
You're a damn good negotiator, and I'm inclined to let you out just because of how nicely you asked me, but I will only let you out of here on the condition that I'm able to strap 2 more machine guns onto your arms, General Grievous style. For safety, of course. After the interrogation, Henry proceeds to benchmark Albert to see what he's capable of, having him do things like smash boxes, lift heavy plates, sprint in short bursts, fall in love and settle down with a beautiful wife and start a family together, only to watch it.
Yeah, I'd do that. I'd do that. Not as a robot, but as a human. I'd do that. I want to do that. I will do that. Mark my words. Well, yeah, it's rather interesting, right? We'll see. We'll see. Because, like, this guy's moving quite fast.
As the years go on, and the ones he holds dearest are eroded away by the waters of time, the young guys he once gazed into so lovingly decayed away into hollow husks. The joy he once thought would never end is now gone before a single second of infinity is ticked away. Now left with nothing but the endless path before him, he forges on ahead, because to carry that grief is not to feel the cold of their absence, but forever remember their warmth.
Why is bro starting to become philosophical? That is rather interesting. So for now, we really just have a robot going crazy. That's it.
You know, give him a real emotional benchmark.
Why is he lifting? He's working out. He's getting stronger. How about you? I'm great. I'm great. I'm great. I'm wonderful.
Oh, that steel barrel didn't stand a chance.
Oh. Oh. Well, somebody is dying here. Oh, God. He just crushed that steel barrel.
That's gonna be your spine next. I'm gonna throw that through the window.
Somehow overclocking his motors to have obscene strength.
Why did you give him such strong motors?
How he's generating this much?
You literally got those motors from a Creality K1. How the fuck is he overclocking it? You must have done something for this. You wanted this to happen. I know who the fuck you are. You built the fucking robot to destroy the world. Albert, you alright? Is this about your wife, dude? I hate you with that sick WandaVision quote. Did you not like that?
Okay, next we're going to test Albert's response to high voltage. Albert is strapped to his chair,
After all of that, all those fucking tests, Elber's reward is to get the fucking chair.
3.
Oh, this poor fucking bastard. Oh my god!
Ooh, he just yoinked 100,000 volts into this man.
Vitals nominal. Standing by.
You know, I think the final piece I was missing from this robot to really seal the deal and make him
Oh, well, he's gone. Where did he go?
fully complete is to
no,
just
not again.
torture him.
Oh god.
I think that's what he needed.
No. Where could he be?
How did he go out? Oh, there he is.
Oh god, he's gonna destroy the whole world. Henry runs out of the room, giving Albert the old Scooby-Doo slip, but he doesn't seem particularly bothered by that, instead raiding Henry's workshop for cables and supplies. But for what?
How can he even do all this, like, fine work? How would that even be? How would he be able to do that? How could he do this, like, all this fine work? What the fuck? Why is bro why is bro creepy? I don't know. I don't know how he even does this, because, like, this is, like, a lot of, like, fine handiwork. You need fingers for this, but he does it with tennis balls. How? Is bro building a fucking big battery? What is bro building? A time machine?
I managed to hide in a room, and Albert never found me. but it looks like he's been busy. What are all these cables?
That was a very good line, Reed. You sound very concerned about all this. What the fuck has he been doing? Oh my god! He's trapped himself with the fucking angel and
one-winged angel? What is he trying to do? Is he trying to, like, hypercharge himself? What is he doing? Does he, like, want to absorb all the energy of the United States or something? What is he doing?
oh god! No! He's gonna blow me with the eyes!
How to write a scary horror series. Step 1. Find a dictionary. Step 2. Cross out the word funny.
What? Thank you for Henrying my Emily.
So we finally return to our intergalactic jet setters as they come across a new and
Not again, the moon shit. What the fuck? Why is the moon back?
strange world. Ah, there it is. The beautiful planet of Kelgathok 9.
Pressure's at critical level. I'll show you who's captain. Don't give up on me now.
The fuck's going down back there?
Bloody bastard.
What's happening? What are you beating your cock for money? What's happening back there? After coming back from playing the Devil's Flute, the captain debriefs with a friend AI about the mysterious world before them. I believe I once told you guys a story where Chris Angel was abducted and taken here, but no one knew about that because only 10 people saw that video. The AI gives us atmospheric readings, along with the status of life on the planet. It tells them that the atmosphere is filled with toxic
Interesting. Wait, isn't that just Earth? Because, like, isn't that the moon on top? Anyways.
sulfur and chlorine gas that would instantly ice them, but somehow they still managed to slip in a banger joke.
Hang on a wee minute. You told us before there were signs of biological life.
Yeah, it makes a good point. You did say that. Oh, shit, guys. Hold on. It's thinking longer for a better answer.
You're absolutely correct. Good catch.
Oh, goddammit, ChatGPT. This is why no one fucking likes you. 2 plus 2 doesn't equal 9.
There is biological life present.
King Friend GPT-9.
Atmosphere showing similarities to ours.
Okay.
Non-toxic for
Okay,
humans.
maybe this is a
It
good
is safe for us
series.
to land.
So after arguing in circles for about 10 more episodes, they finally decide to go forth and explore the planet, in hopes of finding some moon juice to power their moon drive and warp back home. You know, they used to lock people away in asylums for saying stuff like that. It's a beautiful world we live in. Did you guys know that in 2025 a YouTube horror series was
Hello, No Man's Sky? No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky!
posted called The Moon Woke Up,
Would you look at
and that it would go on to have 10 full episodes, eventually culminating in the human species acquiring enough moon goo to blast to a different dimension
Consistent with post-impact mantle.
and end up on fucking Geonosis. They eventually found themselves at a primitive village and decided to talk with the locals, despite them being under strict order to not interact with local intelligent life, the DNF protocol, don't you know? They still decide to make contact, as knowing how the species was able to survive 2 lunar impacts without advanced technology could be useful in helping them find their way back home. So they touch down and make first contact, and the people seem very friendly and open, until...
We come from far away, in need of urgent assistance. What the bloody hell?
God damn it, Luther. You piece of shit.
I told you they wanted to kill us.
Blast him! Zap him! Oh my god! You fucking killed Luther! Zorlong, no!
Wait, I don't know if this isn't spoilers for video. I still haven't seen. Oh, well. It's like, what the so, like, this all start... I'm completely lost because I haven't caught up to this at all, right? I'm seeing this all for the first time. What happened to all the freaky planets? Why is it just randoms now? Why is there just random other people? Like, hello? Avatar? Why are these weird houses there? Like, what's going on? What on earth is going on?
He was firing the arrow of hospitality past your tiny left ear.
God damn it, I hate it when I show up to the planet Geonosis and I get a arrow shot at my ear by Zorlong, head of the welcoming committee.
This is tradition. He had 12 children and was set to retire tomorrow.
Oh man, I hate when I accidentally kill Zorlong, head of the chair committee, and he has 12 children and is about to retire tomorrow, and then I'm left to feel guilty about that for the rest of my life. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I also hate when I just get I just hate it when I get evaporated.
After giving a quick cover story about sending Zorlong to Valhalla, they make peace with the villagers. They get in the king's chariot, our POV character makes googly eyes at the king's daughter, and they're taken back to the village to rest and get the moon juice that they need for their ship. But then alien finds shit, knocks on the door, and you fucking degenerates already know where this is going.
I am to marry.
Anyways. Regardless, this is freaky. This is freaky.
Korvac, the general's eldest son.
Not Korvac, that guy sucks.
But my heart feels nothing for him. You, however. For us Valari, when affection stirs, it becomes an intense bond. And I feel that bond.
Ma'am, we have exchanged a single passing glance at each other, not even a
Well, it's love at first sight. I don't see the problem.
particularly attractive one. Like, the look you gave me, I felt fear in my bones.
With you.
Wow, we are just getting right into it. Oh my, what? We clapped alien cheeks! We clapped alien cheeks and we cucked this poor bastard! What the fuck is happening in this stupid series?
Seize him! What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? Oh, well, that was freaky. Rather interesting, kiddos. That was rather interesting. Ew, Poke, how could you do this? Poke, why? It was my fault! You do not question the strange video that seemingly has random lore. Forget movies Vita creating is doomed within 2 years. Anyways, how did the series evolve like this? That's the evolution. Anyways, so in other words, we have a freaking robot that doesn't make sense. Actually, the robot was better than whatever this was just right now. And then we just had an alien cracking cheeks. So eventually, it just turned from moons and planets being weird and creepy to, yeah, with no soul, a talent will make everything. Yeah, that was freaky. That was freaky. Both of these, but the last one was even weirder. Anyways, crack your local alien.